Hananaki-kun, have you gotten used to the swing of things over here?
Yeah. Thank you for worrying about me, Miyashita-san. My name is Keisuke Hanai. I'm a junior in high school. I know this is abrupt, but I sit next to the girl who's known for being very defensive against men. Her name is Ayami Miyashita-san.
If there's anything that you're struggling with, don't hesitate to ask me for help, okay? Oh yeah, you live alone, right, Hanaki-kun? If there's anything you're struggling with, chores, I can help you out.
Thank you. Why is she so freaking friendly towards me, and only me? By the way, I'm actually a transfer student. I just recently transferred in, but... I'm Keisuke Hanai. Nice to meet you all. Wow, I was so nervous that I can't remember anything that I was supposed to say. I hope they don't think I'm some geek or something.
Hey, teacher!
Hmm? What is it, Miyashita?
The seat next to mine is open, so I think that Hanaki-kun should sit next to me.
I see. Okay, well then, Hanaki. Go sit next to that girl over there. Her name is Miyashita. Yes, sir!
I'm Ayami Miyashita. Nice to meet you, Hanaki-kun.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I don't understand. It's August. Why is she wearing a long-sleeve undershirt? Isn't she hot? Oh well, whatever. I'm lucky that I was able to run into a kind person on my first day of transferring. Why are you wearing such a long-sleeved shirt, Miyashita-san?
Well, I'm not really good with the cold and dry air from the AC, you know.
Oh, I totally get it. My throat always gets smacked around from that. Miyashita-san seemed fairly extroverted and was very easy to talk to, but it seemed like that wasn't the only thing that was going on with her. Why the hell are you getting along so well with Miyashita-san? Oh, I'm Suzuki, by the way. Nice to meet you, Suzuki-kun. You can't just talk to her like a regular person! Oh, I'm Sato, by the way. Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. They're really angry, but also normal? I think that these guys are probably decent people. Why are you two so worked up about her being friendly to me? Because you're just getting along with our idol, Miyashita-san, from the get-go! In other words, we're jealous! Miyashita-san is the kind of girl who never shows any kind of positive attitude towards boys! I didn't know that. So, you two are jealous, huh? I guess she was just trying to get along with me because I was a transfer student or something? No. Look at how much she's defending herself! She almost never shows any skin around boys! She said something about how she's not good with the air from the AC. And when Sato and I talk to her, she's just so simple in her responses! Oh, come on, don't cry, Suzuki. It's making me sad about it, too. A few other people also said similar things to me. Miyashita-san never talked to boys from herself, and she was always apparently really just simple, and didn't seem interested in talking. However, she was always super bright and bubbly when talking to me.
Oh hey, that's not the textbook you're supposed to use.
Huh? Oh man, you're right. I just brought my old textbook out of habit.
You're kind of a little bit clumsy, aren't you? How about we just share my textbook then? I don't mind at all.
Thank you, Miyashita-san. As you could see, she was being incredibly kind and considerate to the transfer student that I was. I was happy and kind of embarrassed. She even smelled really good, so I was all kinds of nervous from the first day of school. The Saturday a week or so after transferring.
Ah, this is your room, Hanaki-kun? You keep it very well clean, don't you?
I mean, I kinda just moved in, so I haven't had a chance to make it messy yet. But to be fair, I did clean the crap out of it before she showed up. The other day, I told Miyashita-san that my parents wanted to teach me a life lesson by getting me to live away from them and live alone. Somehow, the flow of the conversation turned into her making food for me. I can't believe she'd actually come over. It's the first time in my life to let a girl in my house.
Alright, I'm gonna prepare a little bit, okay?
Oh, the apron's right over there.
Alright.
Huh? What are you doing right now?
What do you mean? I'm taking off my shirt because it's hot.
What are they talking about? How she's being defensive and keeping her guard up? For better or for worse, Miyashita-san was all kinds of relaxed and defenseless when it came to being around me. I kind of made a weird misunderstanding, and she's so cute looking in that apron.
Alright, I'm going to use your kitchen then.
I'll help you out with something too.
It's totally fine. Just sit there and wait for me to be done.
Huh?
Huh? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Never mind. I feel like I saw something that looked like a burn on Miyashita-san's back. She's normally wearing long-sleeved shirts, so I didn't notice, but there was a large burn scar from her back to shoulder. I wonder if she's wearing those long-sleeved shirts because she wants to hide the burns, which means that I asked something pretty horrible the first time we met. She said that she didn't like the wind from the AC, but I mean, I don't blame her for lying. I'm sure she probably didn't want people around her to find out about it. I was all kinds of stupid for not being able to pick up on this kind of thing.
Hanaki-kun, food is ready.
Wow, I didn't realize you were this good at cooking.
Well, you can say that after you actually give it a try.
Sorry, it just smelled so good before taking a bite, so I couldn't help but assume. Alright, thank you. Oh my god, it's so good!
I'm so glad that you like it.
After we finished eating, we played games till late in the evening. Not only was she good at cooking, but she was kind and very easy to get along with. But I couldn't stop thinking about why she was being so extra kind and considerate to me. After Miyashita-san went home, I decided to learn a little about burn scars. Apparently, burn scars can often cause a variety of issues in day-to-day life. Tomatsu-san?
What is it, Hanaki-kun?
Do you have a second? It's about Miyashita-san. That Monday, I decided to talk to Eri Tomatsu-san, a classmate of mine, about Miyashita-san. She's Miyashita-san's closest friend.
About Ayami? What is it?
What does Miyashita-san do during gym class, normally?
I think she normally just watches everyone do stuff. She was in the hospital for a while when she was in elementary school, so I guess she can't really do any strenuous exercise. She just needs to submit reports for gym class, apparently.
I see. Did she talk about why at all, other than that?
No, not really.
I guess she's not even telling Tomatsu-san about the burns at all.
What is it? Are you interested in Ayami or something?
I can't say I'm not interested or anything, but...
Oh yeah, Hanaki-kun. She talks about you a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, sure.
Huh? Is that Eri and Hanaki-kun?
I'm interested, but it's not like, you know?
Huh? Really? Well, that's a huge letdown. But you know, Ayami doesn't really mess with other boys, right? And she's super kind to you for some reason, so I thought maybe, you know.
After I talked about Miyashita-san with Tomatsu-san, Miyashita-san started acting a little differently. Miyashita-san, do you feel sick or under the weather or something?
No, it's nothing like that, but why?
You just seem really low from early in the morning.
Oh, yeah. There was just something that happened that upset me, is all.
If you're struggling with something or you need help, I'll listen.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for being so considerate.
The conversation made sense, but I could tell that she was acting like she didn't want me to really pry. I wonder if I said or did something that would bother her.
Ayami, what's going on? You seem upset. You're so bothered that you're sighing. Yeah, I'm just unsure of what I should do. Oh, you mean about Hanaki-kun? You know, he really is worried about you, Ayami. Hanaki-kun? Really? Yeah, he was just saying something about how he was curious about what you do during gym class or something. He seemed to be worried about your health. I see, yeah. Hanaki-kun is pretty kind, isn't he? Do you like Hanaki-kun, Ayami? Uh-huh, what do you mean by that? I mean, you're basically only ever proactive about talking about Hanaki-kun. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But it's not really because I like him or anything, you know? Huh? Then why are you talking about him? Well, there was something I wanted to confirm, and also, I've just got gratitude and respect and admiration towards Hanaki-kun, you know?
I was so concerned with Miyashita-san that I decided to dig some more about burns. Apparently, really bad burns make it difficult for you to adjust your body temperature as well. I wonder if that's why she's kind of low recently. It's getting really hot outside, and there's a huge difference in temperature between indoors and outdoors. Now that I know what might be bothering her, I can do... Miyashita-san?
What is it, Hanaki-kun?
Well, it's been getting really hot outside, so I really can't focus on my studies back at home, you know? What about you, Miyashita-san?
Yeah, I'm the same way, kinda.
Okay, that's perfect then. Here, take this.
Huh? Cooling pads?
Yeah, I know you don't have a fever or anything, but you can put it on your forehead, and it'll help you focus on your studies. It'll help with sleeping too. I bought a little too many on the internet, so I'll give you a set.
Thank you.
I wanted to do whatever I could for Miyashita-san. I didn't tell her, but I also talked to the teacher about managing the thermostat in the classroom. I was just pulling strings behind the scene when Tomatsu-san started talking to me.
You know, I've gotta ask again, do you really not have a thing for Ayami at all?
Huh? Why would you think so?
I mean, you're doing a bunch of stuff for Ayami. I know that you are. You're not sneaky.
It's really nothing like that, though. The first day of transferring in, I was so terrified of whether or not I could blend in. She was incredibly kind to me, and she was even considerate of me when I was living alone. I told Tomatsu-san that I wanted to repay her for that, and she understood.
By the way, I tried talking to Ayami about how she feels about you.
I've actually been really curious about how she felt about me, too. What did Miyashita-san say?
Something about how she wanted to confirm something, and that she's grateful and respects you and admires you?
Something to confirm? Gratitude? Respect? And admiration? First thing about transferring? I don't think I've ever met Miyashita-san before in my life, though. Something hit me, and I remembered something that happened a long time ago. When I was in the 4th grade, there was a really bad blaze that happened in my neighborhood. I was the first person to find it, so I found a girl in the house and ran in to save her. I was carrying her out, but she was all out of it and unconscious. The fire department and ambulance immediately showed up, so I gave her to them. Afterwards, I immediately moved away from that area because of my parents. I didn't know the girl's name that I had saved, but I was really curious about what had happened to her. But I didn't tell anyone what my name was at the time. Even if Miyashita-san was the one I saved, she was unconscious when I saved her. I guess the only option I have is to talk to her and ask her directly. Thank you for talking to me about everything.
Oh, don't mention it. If you want to know anything else, just talk to me.
Huh? There's something on your shoulder.
Huh? Ah! Bug!
What? Tomatsu-san! Tomatsu-san was apparently not very good with bugs, so she was shocked and surprised by the bug that had landed on her shoulder. She jumped onto me because of that, but this was just an accident. But it was becoming a pileup.
What? Arian Hanaki-kun?
Ah, Miyashita-san!
Why are you two hugging each other?
No, this isn't...
No, you don't understand, Ayami. Ayami, hang on!
Miyashita-san started running away, so Tomatsu-san did her best to try to stop her from running away. Tomatsu-san was able to grab Miyashita-san's shoulder, but...
I'm sorry, Ayami. Huh? What is this big scar? Do you have a burn or something?
The shirt got torn, and you could see her back, completely exposed. Miyashita-san's face contorted into one of sadness. She was shocked because her secret that she's been hiding this whole time was out now. Tomatsu-san didn't know what to do about it, and Miyashita-san just took off running. Tomatsu-san, can you just let me handle this for now?
What are you going to do, though?
I think that Miyashita-san is hiding something that she doesn't really want to talk about, so I'll just talk to her for you.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I chased after Miyashita-san and ended up in the nurse's office. What are you doing in the nurse's office?
Well, I can borrow the sewing kit from the teacher, so...
I see. Yeah. The button kind of went flying, huh?
Yeah, I need to fix it, so...
So, the burn scar on your back. Have you been keeping it a secret from everyone this whole time?
Yeah, I didn't want everyone to think that I'm gross or something.
I see. Is that the reason that you've always wore a long-sleeved shirt, too?
I mean, I'm fine to exercise too, but I didn't want everyone to see my back, you know? That's why I've been fooling everyone, including Eri.
I think that they'll all be understanding of why you wanted to hide it.
Yeah, but it's still really awkward, you know?
Then why were you fine with showing me your burn? When you came over to my house, you were down to just a single shirt. I figured that you were intentionally trying to show the burn scar on your back.
You're totally right. I thought that you might be the boy that I know. That boy.
So the little girl that I saved from a burning building 7 years ago is...
Yeah, that little girl is me.
7 years ago, after the fire, Miyashita-san had a slight memory of me after she came out of the hospital. She only really vaguely remembered my face and didn't know my name. That's why she decided to start asking people around the fire if anyone knew. She finally heard about a boy named Hanai-kun walking away from the scene of the fire. I see. I'd moved away while you were still in the hospital. So...
Yeah, I think that there is only one family that was called Hanaki in the area, but you've already moved away, you know. Why did you leave without even leaving a name?
I thought I was going to be chewed out. You know, jumping into a blazing fire and all.
I learned a lot about you when I went around asking for you. You were actually pretty famous in the area. Did you know? You're really studious and well-mannered and kind. A lot of neighbors really liked you, and I respected you and admired you for how incredible you were.
Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Thanks to that so-called reputation, Miyashita-san found out about my name, but I'm glad I was able to save you, and I'm glad that I could run into you again, but you could have just said that at the very beginning.
Sorry, I wasn't sure and didn't know if you were the Hanaki-kun that saved me, but the more I talked about you, the more I felt sure that you were him. You still look kind of like him, but as I was about to talk to you...
Oh, about Tomatsu-san? That was a complete accident. She had a bug or something on her shoulder and freaked out.
Eri really doesn't like bugs.
Huh? But if you knew, why did you just run away?
That's just because...
Huh? What? After seeing Miyashita-san looking down, face completely blushed, I could figure things out. I think that I'm really slow and bad because I couldn't figure things out or read the room. Afterwards, I got Miyashita-san and Tomatsu-san to meet up. The second that Tomatsu-san saw Miyashita-san's face, tears came pouring out of her eyes.
I'm so sorry, Ayami. What? Why are you apologizing, Eri? I'm the one that was lying to you because I didn't want you to know about the burn scars on my back. I'm sorry for not being able to notice that you were struggling with that, and I called you my friend. Eri, I wanted you to talk to me about anything from now on. I might not be able to really help you out, but... Thank you so much, Eri.
The strange, awkward mood went away, and Miyashita-san's burn scars became a secret between the three of us. Now, everything is all solved. But not really, though. There's still one problem that Miyashita-san hasn't been able to solve. Huh? You're not going to fix the burn scars on your back?
Yeah, because this is proof that you saved me, Hanaki-kun. I can't walk around in a dress or something that shows off my back, and I think that I might have to give up on dating and stuff.
Why is that?
Because it's a really big scar, and I think that a lot of men would be grossed out, you know?
That's why she's been very cold towards most boys. Well, I don't think you need to give up on everything.
Huh?
I mean, I don't think that you're gross or anything, and I know about your burn scars. If anything, I kinda like you. I wanna go out with you.
What?
If your burn scars are complex, then I wanna do something about that. It might be a little overbearing, but I wanna do something for you, Miyashita-san. I wanna help.
That's not just some kind of sympathy or something.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the burn. You are you, Miyashita-san, with or without it. So would you be willing to go out with me, Miyashita-san?
Are you sure you're okay with going out with a girl like me?
Yeah, I hope you're okay with a guy like me. That's how Miyashita-san and I started going out. We reported this to Tomatsu-san and...
That's great, but that's not okay. Huh? You're going to be wearing a wedding dress in the future. Yeah, you're right. I guess I should try to make my back pretty, huh?
That's what makes you satisfied? But I mean, I guess a wedding dress is every girl's dream. Time went on, and 10 years flew by after Ayami and I started dating. Today's the wedding day for Ayami and me.
Congratulations, Ayami! Thanks so much for coming by, Eri. The burn scar is completely gone now, huh? Yeah, because my husband is incredibly good, you know. Guess he is one of the top surgeons, huh?
Oh, please. I've still got a ways to go.
Look at you being so humble again, huh?
While I was in high school, after looking stuff up on her burn, I started getting an interest in plastic surgery. It wasn't just Ayami. There are quite a few people in the world who are worried about their burn scars. I wanted to do something for people like that, which is why I am where I am now.
Take good care of Ayami, huh?
Of course, I'm going to take good care of Ayami for the rest of her life.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Keisuke. Mwah.
Hey, your makeup's going to come off. No matter what happens to her, I'm going to save her every time. I'm going to continue protecting her and making sure she's happy over the rest of our lives.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.